Hey everybody, welcome back. Movie review time where I point at you aggressively a whole bunch because that's, I don't know. Basically, we're here to geek out about a movie we just saw, and we just saw Kong, Skull Island. Yeah, we did. This is going to be our no spoiler review. We're not going to talk spoilers here. If we say a spoiler, we'll cut it out. You're totally safe. We're just going to take a few minutes to give our overall opinions and feelings about this movie. Mm-hmm. Mary's here.
Hi.
Look, I introduced you. I remembered. But anyway, so if you'd like an all spoiler review where we talk all the spoilers, we'll do that too. There's a link in the description below, or something, a little gray card thingy is probably popping up above my head right about now. You can't see it. It's invisible.
I can never see it.
It's probably because by the time people see this, YouTube has changed again and it's not there anymore, and then I look like an idiot. That's what's
okay.
gonna. All right. So, anyways, there's all that stuff. All right, let's talk Kong. It's awesome.
Yes.
It's awesome. Sorry about that. Apparently, the universe didn't want us to say what we just said. No, somebody forgot to delete a bunch of footage. Anyways, back to it. It is awesome. It's not necessarily groundbreaking. It's not necessarily like super emotional or anything. I mean, you feel for Kong and stuff in some scenes.
I mean, it's pretty much the definition of, your popcorn movie.
Yes, it's a perfect popcorn movie. Mm-hmm. That's what I would say about it. Because if you've seen the trailers and they got you hyped like it did me and my reactions, which you should look for that playlist, by the way, reactions all the way into reviews, then you're going to enjoy this movie. Mm-hmm. It lives up to the hype. They've got a whole lot of other cool stuff going on in here that's not in the trailers. Yeah. The CG is fantastic. Mm-hmm. Kong looks amazing. And like even the interaction with the water and everything stuff. Yeah. Ooh. The whole all of Skull Island, which, is like a lot of little places, like, well...
environments.
Yeah, there you go.
Micro-environments.
Micro-environments is really, really cool. They do a great job setting up the universe. Mm-hmm.
Although I cannot make Skull Island look like a skull.
No, but I mean, I think they just kind of glossed over the whole Skull Island part of it. They said it, but it's like, yeah, Skull Island. So anyways, moving on. So, I'm not so much sure that was really that important element.
I was kind of like, maybe if it's like tilted this, I can't.
I mean, it was vaguely like a skull, but but not quite. I know what you're saying. Pacing in this thing is fantastic. It's almost aggressively paced in the beginning, particularly. It's just like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, well, they've kind of got the ticking clock situation going on.
Yeah, well, that's once they, once things get set in motion, there's that window of time they have to do things in. But I'm saying even before that, like, it's just bam, 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 bam. Yeah. The opening's pretty funny too. Of course, we won't talk about it here, but there's some nice little setup of what's going on. Definitely don't be the idiot that leaves the theater like everybody did. You want to see the post-credit scene.
Yep.
I had a sneaking suspicion we'd get one. I had a sneaking suspicion it would be what it was, and I was squeeing. She couldn't hear it because it was loud, but I was squeeing, and I was. That's what was going on. So maybe it's a good thing you couldn't.
When did you turn to a Japanese schoolgirl?
Hey, you're the one that turned me on to anime, baby. Next thing you know, I'm going to start wearing Sailor Moon costumes. It's going to get weird.
Not another Bubba Moon.
Oh, no. But yeah, it's awesome. The soundtrack continues to be awesome throughout. It's pretty well used.
Although I'm not sure all the songs were out at the time that the movie was technically set in.
That's a possibility. I wouldn't know.
I don't think Ziggy Stardust was quite that early in the 70s?
Yeah, because this was like 73, I think.
73, 74.
Yeah, so I don't know, though. I wouldn't know my time. She would know that more than I would.
I was thinking Ziggy was the late 70s, but I could be wrong.
Well, anyways, the characters are awesome. Some of them probably could use a little more development, but they did it to have as many soldiers and stuff as they did. They did a pretty good job developing.
You actually cared about a good chunk of them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Sam Jackson is great in this. He's a great Sam Jackson.
Actually, I'd like to compare him to a different captain, but we'll do that in spoilers.
Yeah. But yeah, John C. Reilly is fantastic in this. Yeah. Him and Tom Hiddleston probably the best. And it's awesome, too, that we got to see Nick Fury, Loki, and Captain Marvel rocking out on Skull Island. That was pretty sweet.
Captain Marvel?
Yeah, Brie Larson. She's going to be Captain Marvel.
Oh, is she?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So, yeah, but that was really, really cool.
Yeah, and her character was fairly useful in the movie, too.
Oh, yeah. I think everybody was useful. I don't think anything in there was really just there to be there or be fodder or anything.
Well, my bad.
It's almost like the universe keeps having us say things. This time it was not my phone filling up. But yeah, so...
This is why I don't like the non-spoilers.
I know. But I mean, a lot of people, they like this because they get to see the excitement. A lot of people apparently agree with my opinions, our opinions. So we actually, as weird as this is to say, we kind of actually are influencers to a certain degree. Okay.
Whether we're a good influence or a bad influence, that's something else.
That's a good point. That's a very good point. But anyway, so what I did like about this movie is this movie had the filmmaker behind this. I should have caught the name. I'm an asshole. I didn't. They had a vision. They had a vision because
I'm trying to think what else they've done.
Just the way it's shot, the gorgeous imagery, the colors, the style, the editing, the music design, the sound design. It's a cohesive vision. It doesn't feel like a middle of the road movie. There's actually art to this film and the way it was made, and I really, really appreciate that.
The other critters on the island were pretty inventive too.
Oh yeah, and there's more of them. I think there's some more of them than you see in the trailers.
There's at least 2 that you don't see in the trailers, I think.
Well, at least the trailers you've seen. I can think of at least 1. There might be 2 though. You might be right.
And I can't ask because spoilers.
I know, right? But yeah, so yeah, dudes. I mean, again, you saw the trailers. The trailers look good to you. You'll like the movie. Yeah. Go see the movie. Kid friendly. Certain degree. There was a young girl with her family watching it with us. Maybe like 8, 10, something like that.
Yeah, there's a lot of deaths, so some of them more graphic than others.
Yeah.
It's not exactly gore splatter, but
it's like the PG-13 line up to it.
Yeah,
maybe
right up to it. So it'll depend on how sensitive your kid is.
Yeah. But I mean, effective. It's not a complaint or anything like that. I think it worked out really, really well.
Yeah.
But yeah, so...
A lot of jump scare.
Yeah, oh yeah. There's definitely some times even I was like, ooh, all of us in the theater. And then, of course, had the lady who took a phone call and all that kind of stuff. So that was fucking fun.
I don't know why you never go over and go, shh.
Because you just don't fucking know in this day and age who you're going to say what to. You just don't know. And you're right. The one time you weren't there with me was the time that I did shush somebody. But anyways, because at the same time too, it's like I don't want to get in people's way of enjoying it the way they want to enjoy it. But then it's like, yeah, but if your enjoyment isn't infringing on other people's enjoyment, then it's a problem.
Yeah.
So anyways, I just had to gripe a little bit because there was some talking and some... One more time, I'll say this. Why the fuck do movie theaters have the noisiest snacks? After all these years, they can't have developed quieter wrappings and boxes to put this shit in? Good Lord.
Yeah.
But anyways, okay.
Oh, have you heard about the theater that's installing playgrounds?
Yeah, that's a theater I'll never spend a penny at. But anyways, so there you go. King Kong.
Yep.
You get 2 yeps. Is that going to be... That's our... I think we just discovered a review system.
Somebody asked if there's ever a movie that we don't like.
Oh yeah, people ask that. I get that on occasion. Yes.
But generally we see things that we're pretty sure we're going to like anyway.
Right. Most of the movies we don't like are things like we'll watch on home video or Blu-ray or something. Yeah. And even with bad movies that we see, I'm going to find the good in them because I respect the effort. I know what goes into making these movies and the grueling hours and the ass busting that takes place.
And also I've said, it's a good movie. I'm never going to watch it again.
Yeah, exactly. And, and also, too, that's the thing with reviews. That's why, I don't put too much stock in them is, just because I like something doesn't mean you will. I don't know what your tastes are. I can only tell you what I like. But yeah, so it does happen. It's just, like she said, when we're dropping like $30, $40 to go to the movie theater, it's something generally pretty well vetted that we're going to enjoy. So, but yeah, so Kong, but anyways, my point was I like that. I think we have a review system. Yeps or nopes. This got 2 yeps. Eric and Mary. All right, guys. Well, there you go. So comment and let us know if you're going to see it, if you're excited to see it, but don't do any spoilers in this comment, please. If you want to talk spoilers, jump over to the spoiler video, and we'll talk spoilers there all day long because I'm excited to talk about some stuff.
Yes.
Other than that, click that thumbs up button. Give me that thumb of encouragement. I'm realizing, too, we have stuff that shows up down here sometimes now, so I'm holding it higher. I know. Got to learn all the new tricks as I expand things. And that's it. So we're going to go talk some spoilers, and we'll see you guys later.